This is our season for taking that which we have created. This is our season for noticing our demonstrations, for accepting all of the good that life has for us, that for us to continue to set the bar higher and higher and higher about what we have to do before we can have what we want to have is crazy. It's neurotic. And if I have taught you nothing other than it's here and now, then I guess I've taught you nothing. How does that phraseology work anyway? It is time to accept. Abraham is in town, and I love the teachings of Abraham. Abraham is all about accepting our good, not about what we have to do to get our good. Abraham is all about wrapping our head around the idea that I am in my joy now. I am free now. I have what I want right now. And we all know that as we experience that within ourselves, we're going to demonstrate it on the outside. And I can look around at all of you, and I know most of your stories. I know most of what's going on with all of you. I don't think there's anyone in this room that is so screwed up that they cannot have the life of their dreams. We have done the work. It is time to let go of pain and suffering and struggle and to embrace all of the good of life. We have done it. I know for me, I started it when I was 15, and I bought my transcendental meditation mantra. Spent $100 on that sucker, and most of it was in ones, paying for my mantra. And I started doing all of the meditations, and then I started hanging out at an ashram. I got married in the ashram the first time, and then I found Science of Mind when I was 27 and jumped in with both feet. I have done the work. I have done the work to have what I want to have right now. And what I want to say is, don't think about next year's harvest when today's harvest is right here. It's on the tree, it's bursting forth, it's stacked up at the farmer's market. All you have to do is go pick it up and go with it. Don't wait until next year's harvest to think that you've got more to do. You know it. You've experienced it. You've jumped off a 35-foot building and rappelled down. You've done it. You too, Robert. I hear you went down that building too. Did you, Roxanne? No. Robert and Darcy went down that building. We have done it. It's time to accept the good that is ours. And when I am in this, and probably my affinity for food, other than I do truly think it's beautiful, is the fact that I didn't always have an abundance of food in my life, and so I appreciate having food around me. One of the things that I do is I appreciate what's here. And I think that that's one of the tricks to taking what we have already created, is the gratitude aspect, the appreciation aspect. To be able to say, I really enjoy this. And I'm going to enjoy it. I love being able to come to this center. I love being able to live in Asheville, North Carolina. How many people around the world covet living in Asheville, North Carolina? They want to live in Asheville, North Carolina, and we get to live here. And I know a lot of people did a lot to get here. Some of you live in Greenville. Greenville's okay. But we get to live in Asheville, and so appreciate it. Appreciate the mountains as they're starting to turn colors. Appreciate the fact that there's a herd of deer that run through the lower parking lot next to my house every morning at dawn. Isn't that cool? I wish they would eat the fallen apples. They don't seem to like the apples. Appreciate where you are. Appreciate the people that you're in relationship with. You know who you have hung out with in the past. You're doing better. Appreciate them. Appreciate what you've accomplished in life. Be grateful for that. Appreciate how strong you are. Be grateful for that. Appreciate how smart you are. Be grateful for that. Appreciate every door you've had to bust down to get to where you want to be today, to get to where you are today. Appreciate that. Let's move into not only letting ourselves go from perhaps an unending spiritual to-do list into an acceptance that we are enough just the way that we are. We have done enough just as we are to experience the life of our dreams. And let's take it a step farther to really give ourselves some pats on the back about what we have created.